so sorry for your loss, man. I hope you're feeling. I'm glad that you're feeling a little better now. And yeah, good luck with your sisters. Just, don't push yourself too hard if you're not ready for it, okay? Just remember you need to take care of yourself too. Buddy, I'm so sorry for your loss. I hope that, since you joined the stream, I hope I can try to take your mind off of things for a bit. Again, just remember to take care of yourself, okay? Your sisters lost their mother, but so did you. So just try not to be too hard on yourself if no matter what happens, alright, buddy? Man. Ah, things it's been a hard day for a bunch of people, I guess. Like, maybe not a hard day, but a hard time overall. Even Wesley, like yesterday, mentioned that he got stung by a bee. And now I have custody of this newborn kitten. Speaking of which, I set an alarm to feed it every 2 to 3 hours. I already brought it to the vet and stuff, and they told me what to do. So, like, if the alarm goes off in the middle of the stream, I gotta go check on the kitten. If the kitten is still asleep, I have to just let it sleep. But if it doesn't wake up by the end of the stream, then I'll feed it. But if it's not asleep, then I'm gonna have to pause the stream for a bit so I can feed it, okay? It'll maybe take me like 10 to 15 minutes to do all of it. Ah, what a day, man. What a time to be alive, I guess. They're afraid he'll get back to them. I'm hoping for the best for you, Kanoya. I'm not sure how old you are, so please don't tell me. I don't want you to expose your age, but if you're like 18 or something, I really hope you have other people who you trust to take care of your sisters. I don't think anyone that young should be expected to have that much responsibility, no matter how bad the rest of your family is. But if you feel that you're old enough, if you feel that you have the resources and you can take care of your sisters, then I wish you all the best. I hope you win. 2026 is making a soup of you. Right? I mean, we basically started the year with threats of World War III and stuff. It has not been a good start for anyone, I guess. Anyway, I hope that my stream can help you take your mind off of things. So I guess for now, we'll just start with the game. Like what's mentioned on the title, I wanna do Luna's interlude today. Where is it? It's been a while since I've done any interlude, so I don't remember much. Oh, right, I have to, for the achievement. Where is Luna? Luna? Wait, is she not here? Is it in character story here? Luna? Ah, there she is. Okay, yeah, her her shoulder. Alright, before I start this, I just want to make sure I have the instructions on how to get the hidden achievement pulled up. Okay, it's in the stage Unblessed Birth. Okay, gotta remember that. Unblessed Birth. Alright, let's just... Yeah, I'm glad to see you too, Kanoya. Despite everything, I'm glad that you're feeling okay enough to come see me stream. Again, I'm very, very sorry for your loss, and I hope things get better for you soon, okay? Alright, let's get into reading mode again. Okay, how's it going? The Corona researcher briefly salutes Nicola as he enters the research lab before shifting his gaze intensely back at the modification base, separated by a pane of glass. Looks like everything's going surprisingly smoothly. The orphans have already completed body modifications. Sir, do you not hear yourself? You are doing experimentation on orphans. Do you not hear what you're saying? Yeah, feel free to drop by whenever you feel like it, Kanoya. Just, even if I can't help all the way here, I hope I can at least take your mind off of things for a little bit. Nicola nods as the corners of his tightly pursed lips seem to relax ever so faintly. even if the modification is successful, are these kids really suitable for combat? Someone's asking the right questions. Are any kids suitable for combat, really? I think this is supposed to take part in around the time she first left her sister, right? I'm pretty sure. This is around the time when Luna was first separated from Lucia. Oh my god, I just realized you can't hear the game. Alright, now you can hear the game. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is right after the sisters were separated. We have no other choice. They will serve as test subjects for Tantalum 193 Affinity. I guess that's the thing that that lets them know whether or not they're compatible to be a construct. Most of our data has been collected from orphans like them. So, experimenting on orphans is just your thing. You're just, okay, this is just normal for you. How long until modification is complete? Well, all that's left now is to install the invert device. The invert device serves as the construct's vital defense against the punishing virus. It helps stabilize their mind and resist corruption. Who would you pull on 4.2 in HSR update? Oh, that's right, 4.2 is less than 2 weeks away. It's the update where Silverwolf and Evanesia is out, right? And then I think Blade is the one after that. This is considered like the anniversary update. I don't know yet, actually. I haven't looked into what their kits are, but I am trying my best to not pull for any character that's not that's not part of the train, that's not part of the Astral Express. I know I broke that promise last year for a bunch of the Emphorius characters. Like I got Mighty, Finon, Anaxa, and I got Little Fat Fuck. But this time I promise to you and to myself that I will only pull for the Astral Express characters. So I may not pull for Evanesia or Silverwolf level 999. They may make me change my mind, but so far I don't think I will. Fingers crossed. I hope I can have a little more self-control than that. Getting back to this. This is humanity's only glimmer of hope in the fight against the corrupted. Experiments 0215 to 0220. Invert device installation complete. Uploading memory. A deafening silence falls upon the research lab as everyone nervously awaits the final results. This is the closest they've ever come to success. Yeah, I'm a free-to-play player, so I gotta be very, very, very picky about my characters. Oh, you got Hyacinth. That's right. Yeah, the character that's your PFP. I'm glad you got your Hyacinth. For me, I don't know what it is with the Emphorius characters, man. They're all just so pullable. If I weren't free to play, I think I would have pulled for Hyacinth. No, not Hyacinth. I already got Hyacinth. What's her name? Saridra? Only so that she could make my Finon stronger. But yeah, I didn't have the pulls for Saridra. I also would have loved getting the Herda. Oh, but I'm a free-to-play player. I gotta be more picky. I gotta be more careful about my pulls. Upload complete. Memory stable. Preparing resuscitation. You put her on the same team as Jin Yuan. Oh, now you have Yuan Silence. Congratulations. I'm guessing. I mean, with those two, you can put pretty much any support and healer with them, right? They go with pretty much everyone. I'm glad you got them. Yuan Silence is canon. That's right. The fish and the general both go very well together. Actually, Jing Yuan is has a lion motif, right? So he likes fish. Makes sense. The researcher eagerly issues the report, but the others stifle their cheers. If it had not been for Nicola's presence, they would have jumped for joy. Alright, carry on. This time, we can finally... Well, without warning, an ear-piercing alarm erases the hard-earned smiles off their faces. Even though all of the children should have still been under the effects of anesthesia, a feeble body on the operating table curls up in agony and lets out a blood-curdling scream. Uh, all the children, huh? Okay. Ah, Luna. Get away from her! Nicola is the first to react, but he is too late. The girl bursts out from the incubator and sends a nearby bewildered researcher flying into the wall. Corruption critical and rising. How's she getting corrupted? I would assume that they'd be careful not to let the punishing virus in here, right? Everyone can tell that the little girl has already become corrupted. How? Was she corrupted by the punishing virus? Impossible. The CPF is operational, not to mention the multiple ISO devices in the operating room. How can... Yeah, how? How is that happening? Winter locked himself in the mirror. Right. All the Emphoria's characters are now out of our grasp. We won't see them again probably until, like, the next interlude chapter, or whenever they think they can write a good enough reason on why we can get back to Emphorius. I mean, I know we just need to give Emphorius time to catch up with the rest of the universe, you know, in terms of their timeline and stuff, now that they're not isolated from the rest of the universe. But my kings and queens, my Emphorius people, they're not here. Impossible. How dare you have the audacity to say such a thing in the face of that? Actually, I wouldn't mind if we also got back to Belobog eventually. I feel like it's been a while since we've had a story related to Belobog. It feels like they've been prioritizing or like favoring the Xianzhou a bit too much. And even now on Plan Arcadia, the Xianzhou has a very heavy hand in the plot. So I wouldn't mind if we somehow got back to Emphorius or Belobog. Just because I miss them. We haven't seen them in so long. She's corrupted with free will. She's corrupted by a virus that's not supposed to be able to enter this medical room, so how? Humanity has the faintest idea about the punishing virus, and the intel available is no doubt partially hidden, intentional or not. Sir, what should we... Nicola looks at the little girl struggling from the effects of punishing virus. Her name is Luna, the younger of two sisters, who just so happened to come to the Foundation. What do you mean, just so happened? You're the one who recruited them! Sis, I don't wanna scream. With such a high failure rate, Nicola never bothers to remember their names, but for some reason, the sisters have left an impression on him. Motivated Alpha! Welcome back! You have finally been freed from the curse of exams. Congratulations. You're still using Japard. You know what? Congrats. At least you're consistent, Kanoya. I think the only like season 1, the only like release characters that I still use are the Astral Express, and even then it's mostly, you know, when I'm going through the main story. So I can respect anyone who uses the earlier characters in-game for endgame stuff. I mean, you aren't ready for Luna's suffering? Damn, Collins. You have the best timing, Motivated Alpha. Take her out before the virus spreads. Bitterly, he issues the order through gritted teeth. The surrounding soldiers quietly grip their guns, perhaps out of habit, not compliance. Name the cat Penelope? I don't want to name it though, cause I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna keep it. If I name it, I'm gonna get attached, and then I gotta keep it. I don't want to name it yet. Besides, it's less than 24 hours old. I feel like naming it would be too soon, you know? I still don't know whether or not it's gonna survive, because I'm not a professional vet or like cat take carer, you know? I've never really taken care of a newly born cat like this before. So I'm trying not to get my hopes up. I'm trying to be realistic, and I'm just gonna do my best to make sure that it eats and shits on time. Your cinnamon roll. You sure you can handle going through this interlude, Alpha? You sure you can handle this stream? Look here, minions. Enough chit-chat and freaking out. Your business is done here. Get out of here. Minions! The door of the research lab is kicked open as a squad of heavily armed soldiers pour into the room. A tall, middle-aged man stands in front of them, hunched over with a wretched demeanor. Hey, who do you guys think you are? Nicola immediately stops the commotion, shakes his head, and motions for them to comply with the order. Only once all the soldiers have exited the premises does he speak to the man who burst into the room. You wish you were closer so you can talk to her? Right, you mean the cat? Or your mom? The cat, we don't even know if it's a her just yet. It's still... I tried asking the doctor. The doctor said it's still too young to know. Collins, what brings you here? This is the Collins you met. Oh! Wasn't expecting you to look like that. These veterans have all passed the test for Tantalum 193 affinity. They are ready to undergo surgery and form a task force to fight the corrupted. I will be in charge of this squad for the time being. Consider me your superior, boy. Although he hates being called boy, he does not want to waste any more time with him. Why are you calling him boy? If anything, you look younger than Nicola. Shouldn't you be calling him like old man or something? Sorry, I don't have time to reminisce with you, sir. We were just... I know, you just had an incident with the punishing virus. A corrupted appeared here, did it not? Colin pushes Nicola aside and saunters into the research lab, approaching the corrupted Luna. Ah! Unable to control herself, Luna waves her slender arm and smashes it against the reinforced glass, separating the operating room and the laboratory. The superhuman force of her arm cracks the multi-layered glass. So at this point, she's already been turned into a construct. She's not human anymore right now. A kitten gender war. I'm trying not to call it a him or a her or give it a name just yet. I'm trying to keep my hopes down for now. We don't know whether or not I can keep it alive, you know? I'm not really... I don't really have the special touch with animals. You see, dear boy, isn't she a cutie? She wants to kill me with every ounce of her being. Such pure, unbridled malice. Collins gently rubs the cracking reinforced glass and looks at Luna. Nicola can even see some semblance of craving in his eyes. Excuse you? Stay away from her. Only... I guess... only the Ascendants are allowed to simp for Luna. Hi, Spirit! Hello, son-in-law! Oh, by the way, Alpha, Spirit was wondering where you were yesterday. I'm okay. I just acquired a kitten, so I'm kinda busy taking care of that. Rojak, hello! When is the gender reveal? I don't know. I didn't ask the vet when we can find out what gender the kitten is. Right now I'm just trying to focus on keeping it alive, I guess. I'm gonna do my best. Compared with them, human beings are so much more twisted and complex. Even the act of killing requires them to find a good enough excuse. Nicola pulls Colin a safe distance away from Luna and whispers, "What the hell do you know? Collins, what is the invert device? Why does it trigger the punishing virus?" Oh, did he do this on purpose? Spirit is your friend, are you sure? Only Roland can simp for Luna? Only the Ascendants, I guess. I guess I would include Lamia and Gabriel in that. Are you crying? Collins? Believe me, dear boy, I would absolutely love to tell you everything I know. But I'm sorry, you do not have the clearance. Not yet. And the tears are gone. Please inform your subordinates that what happened here today is strictly confidential and should not be leaked in any form. Otherwise, we will meet again in another form. Rojak, don't give him the Diet Coke. Stay alive. Hamilton. I've never seen or heard any of the Hamilton music, so I don't get the reference, but I will take your word for it, Kanoya. Collins puts his hand on Nicola's shoulder and whispers so that only he can hear. You and I have survived this long in Kurono because we understand what it means to follow the rules. Nicola shrugs off his hand and leaves without turning to look at him. I see. Dear boy, don't show your teeth unless you know for a fact that your bite would kill. Hearing this, Nicola relaxes his clenched fist, or rather, forces himself to. Well then, goodbye for now. I'll be waiting for you to reach my level, waiting for you to open your eyes and make up your mind. After confirming that Nicola and the other researchers have left the room, Collins turns and stands before the squad members once more. Are you really leaving Luna in a room with this guy? Nicola, come on! Come back here! You don't have Diet Coke, only garlic bread. Here you go. You need it. Luna... Yeah, garlic bread is better than Diet Coke, I guess. At least garlic bread has less sugar. Finally, Luna manages to smash through the fortified glass with her continued barrage of attacks. Shattered shards fly past Collins, who remains unflinching as he lets out a wicked grin. Get to work. Kill the corrupted and all the potential corrupted. What? Really? You're just gonna... First off, they're children. They're orphaned children. And two, they basically all already underwent surgery, right? So you're just gonna waste them? I guess I understand taking out the ones that are already corrupted, but the potential corrupted too? But sir, the other modified children aren't showing any signs of corruption. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Get back, Nicola. Nicola, get back here! Is there something faulty with your transmitters? Fine, let me repeat myself one more time. Kill the corrupted and all of the potential corrupted. Collins be like, did I fucking stutter? Collins is a BS guy, you should know that by now. Yeah, I mean, just look at that face. Does that look like the face of someone trustworthy? Collins pats the leader on the shoulder, then grins. If I have to repeat myself one more time, I'll lose my already very generous temper. The leader grits his teeth, then aims his rifle at the group of teenagers dreaming about their new lives as constructs. Sorry. The dense firepower smothers his words, making him inaudible. The others also join him in his apology, even though no one can bring themselves to say it out loud. Collins gently hums among the flashing gunfire, as if reveling in an extraordinary performance. However, his smile quickly stutters. This interlude hurts a lot no matter how many times you've seen it. Okay, well, I guess I gotta prepare for pain tonight. Although bathed in a storm of bullets, Luna remains standing and walks toward Collins, one step at a time. What are you doing? Can't you just stick to the script? Luna covers her head and unleashes a beastly roar. Sorry, Luna, I'm not roaring. It's nighttime. Then rushes at Collins with unprecedented speed, but stops right before she can crush his throat. Luna desperately grabs her hand in an attempt to suppress her desire to attack Collins, seemingly to Collins' dissatisfaction. Hey, that's it? Sir, stay back. For the people who just joined, I gotta warn you guys, I have a kitten now. Literally just left on my doorstep, newly birthed, less than 24 hours old. So, like, I gotta feed it in, like, 50 minutes. I just gotta check if it's awake first or not. If it's not awake, then I'll leave it for a bit. But if it's awake, then I gotta give it food. So I might have to pause the stream for like 10 minutes like that. A nearby soldier rushes forward, knocking Luna to the ground with his gun stock, steps on her, and unloads his magazine into her limbs. This party is getting sad. Kitten, yeah. There's a stray cat who always comes here to our house. My little brother kept feeding it, and then I started feeding it. And yeah, today it thought, oh, this is a good day to give birth inside this house. And it did. It literally gave birth right on our doorstep, like right by the front door. And yeah, I just brought it to the vet. I just bought some powdered kitten milk. And now I guess I have a kitten now. He empties his magazine and pulls out his pistol to aim it between her eyes, only to discover that Luna begins to weep. What color is it? It's like gray and black on the top, and then it's got a white belly and socks, and a really short stubby tail. I don't know what gender it is yet, because it's still very, very newly born. Even the vet said they don't know. Cutesy girl, you gotta predict. This is for real the saddest interlude to you. I mean, all the other interludes have been sad, so I guess the fact that you're saying that makes this interlude more heartbreaking then. Lucia, sis, where are you? I wanna go home. Corrupted can cry? Collins grabs the pistol from the dumbfounded soldier and shoots Luna until the magazine is empty. Hey, what's your name? Hero. Hero, sir. Oh, is this the hero from the previous Grey Ravens? Hero, my dear boy, regardless if they look human or not, there's nothing human about a corrupted. Any sign of emotion might just be a trick to catch you off guard. Munchie's interlude is good in your opinion. Oh, the doctor guy. Well, I can't wait then. But she was still human a few minutes ago. Collins gives Hero a swift kick in the rear. You won't have much longer to live if you don't quit acting so gullible. Or do you want to hurry back to mommy? Yes, sir. About the corrupted and potential corrupted, how should we dispose of them? Throw them in the trash disposal facility where they belong. I'll leave the trash to you. Collins looks at the ravaged Luna and sighs before waving his subordinates, then walks away. You know, usually when they introduce an NPC, that means the NPC... In the interlude, I mean. That means that NPC is gonna die. So I'm hoping it's the same for Collins. Luna's interlude happens way before Alpha's interlude. Yeah, I figured this is around the time, just after Luna and Lucia parted ways. Were separated, I mean. We shall name it Kamu. Works for both genders. I don't want to name it yet. I don't want to get attached yet, because I'm not sure if I can keep it alive. I'm gonna try my best. But, you know, I'm kind of worried that I might not do a good job. I'm always left to take out the trash. Can't something happen to get the blood pumping for a change? Disable your pain receptors. Like the arrival of mankind's true savior, or the birth of the last destroyer of mankind. What do you have to say about that? The officer nods in confusion, not knowing what his superior is going on about. Whenever your boss spouts bullshit, you just gotta smile and nod. What a bore. Hoping for the kitten's best. I'm also hoping for the best. Okay, let me drink for a second. Like, I'll try. I'll do what I can to keep it alive. I'm gonna, you know, make sure to feed it on time and help it poop and pee and stuff. But, again, I've never done this, so I'm kind of trying not to get my hopes up. Are you going out tonight, Lucia? Yeah, we're all going out. Yeah, we're all out of food, and it's too dangerous to go out during the day. There are the corrupted and the bad people, but I'm too scared to sleep here all alone. Become what you were destined to be and embrace your MDR counterpart. Doctor, turn on my pain inhibitors. Turn on my garlic bread inhibitors. Feed kitten when? According to my timer, it's in another 43-ish minutes. But I gotta check first if the kitten is asleep or not. The vet said if the kitten is asleep, let it stay asleep. But just remember not to let it not eat for too long. So if it stays asleep until the end of the stream, then I'm gonna just feed it after the stream. But, you know, if it wakes up before the end of the stream, then I might have to pause the stream for like 10 to 15 minutes. Don't worry, you'll be fine as long as you stay out of the dark. Are there really monsters hiding in the dark? You bet, there are super duper scary monsters that'll gobble up little kids in one bite. Lucia, what is it? Can you hold my hand until I sleep? Just for tonight. Didn't you say that last night? Memes the DNA of our soul. Memories, broken truth, go unspoken. I don't know what meme that is. Lucia, please? No. Really? Really, Lucia? Sis? Fine, but you gotta promise me you'll fall asleep quick. I will. Holding Lucia's hand, Luna closes her eyes. With her warm grip, the lonely dark nights become way less scary. But no matter how long she waits, Luna never finds Lucia's hand. Lucia? Luna feels around for her sister's hand, finally grasping it. She discovers that it's now stiff and cold as ice. Lucia. Waking up from the hazy dream. What is that thing? Some kind of mole construct? A big mole construct? Looks like something you dig tunnels with. Waking up from the hazy dream, Luna lifts up the hand she's been holding in the dim light, only to discover that it is in fact a hand, with nothing attached. Yep, that's nightmare fuel. You've forgotten your name? Wait, what's my name? Don't know the season. Okay, I don't know what meme you two Gen Zs are talking about in chat, but I'm glad you're having fun. A corrupted hand. She has seen them wandering by the road. Lucia told her never to go near those monsters. How do you know it's corrupted, Luna? Ah! Luna throws the hand away and jumps back, accidentally tripping over something else on the ground. She can feel the agonizing pain from the wounds all over her body, but the real pain comes from a strange feeling in her mind. A peculiar noise clamors by her ears as if trying to tell her something, but upon listening more closely, she realizes it's just her own voice. Where am I? Luna remembers that she secretly replaced her sister and went with the group of imposing men to become a construct. She does not know exactly what a so-called construct is, only that if she becomes one, she and her sister can go to Babylonia. There they can eat their fill and take hot showers every day. Just make sure you don't feed it every time it cries. Baby kittens just want company sometimes. Holding her paws will make her stop crying. Eating too much is also a problem. That's the thing though, that's what I'm worried about, because this kitten doesn't make any noise. Even when it's awake or something, it only like cries out whenever, you know, I pick her up or when the vet picked her up. Okay, I don't know if it's a she, but otherwise, it's really, really quiet. I almost didn't see it the first time I met it, I guess. I was only coming to the door to get my lunch. I ordered delivery for lunch, so like I opened the door and I almost missed it. I did hear some kind of weird squeaking sound and I thought, the fuck? Some kind of fucked up bird around here? But like there it was, still wet and slimy, the little kitten. And yeah, that's kind of one of the main reasons why I'm worried. It's very, very, very quiet. All I remember was taking a pill the doctor gave me, then I fell asleep after that. Yeah, I guess Rojak, you have a cat yourself, maybe? Like, I have a cat currently, and she hates other cats, so that's why I'm heavily debating whether or not to keep this kitten, because my cat is already stressed out having a kitten around. But even my cat, I got her when she was like already a year old, so I don't have any kind of experience with newborn kittens. I also wish the kitten survived. You failed to raise her, so wish me much luck. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do my best, but I'm also gonna not keep my hopes up. Luna tries to recall what happened after she fell asleep, but her memory is all in disarray. It's so dark here. Is anybody there? She tries to yell out, but is only answered by her echo. Lucia, sis, I'm scared. Where are you? There's no warmth from a bonfire, no warmth from her sister, only the cold, uncaring darkness. Her eyes brim with tears at the thought of her sister. She can barely stop herself from crying out loud. You wish the kitten becomes this channel's PFP? I don't make my current cat the channel's PFP. What do you... I'm not gonna favor this little kitten. My current cat has been with me for... Hold on. 14? 13 years? Should be 14 at this point. Yeah, it's been with me for basically half my life. So, I'm not gonna be favoring some newcomer. I'm gonna do my best to make sure it survives, but you know, my current cat has to take priority. That's why I'm considering sending it to a shelter as soon as, you know, it can eat solid foods. But right at that moment, a dull, low roar comes from deep within the darkness. Luna clasps her mouth shut, too afraid to cry any longer. Make the whole family the PFP. I'm not gonna dox myself like that. You can tell who I am based on my cats. I'm not gonna dox myself. Is that what my sister warned me about? The monster. The low roar and abrasive sound of dragging feet draw near, closer and closer, step by step. It's coming this way. Lucia said that monsters only hide in the dark because they're afraid of the light. If only there was any... Luna looks around to see a small hill emitting a blinding red light. If I can just make it over there, that monster won't come any closer. Ah, she's still just a kid. She still believes that if you put the blanket over your head, the monster can't see you. She makes up her mind and runs with all her might towards the glowing red light. But as she approaches the red light, she finally discovers its source. Corrupted. The upper half of a corrupted lies on top of a waste pile. Although severely damaged, it still retains its functionality. Noticing Luna, it turns its battered head towards her. Not that I'm not, you know, happy that they didn't incinerate her. But I'm surprised that they just left all of these pile of corrupted bodies around. Like, you would think they would have burned or incinerated all of these corrupted machines, you know? Just as a precaution, just to make sure that they won't come back, that the punishing virus won't spread. But I guess at this point in the timeline, they just don't have the resources to make fires everywhere, maybe? Too much depression for an interlude, at least in your opinion. To be honest, you don't even use much social media. The party is getting depressing. It is getting depressing. The corrupted reaches out towards Luna. All she can do is stand there helplessly. Spirit, don't ignore Alpha! Lucia, where are you? Her eyes brim with tears once more. She's seen countless people ravaged by corrupted. Those are the monsters that lurk in the dark, waiting to devour humanity. But to her surprise, the corrupted does not attack her. Gradually, it relaxes its grip and becomes dormant once more. Oh, it just ignores her. Oh wait, hold on. I think that's my brother wanting to check on the kitten. Just a sec. Alright, I'm back. My brother just got back from work and wanted to see the little kitten. Okay, alright. So, according to my timer, I got like half an hour left before I feed it, so let's just continue first. But to her surprise, the corrupted does not attack her. It gradually relaxes its grip and becomes dormant once more. Luna. Why did they have to zoom in? This picture is already depressing. Why do you have to zoom in, game? In the dim red glow of the corrupted, Luna finally sees what has been causing her such pain. Bullet holes on her body. Oh, that's what these are. Okay. Is this me? Those imposing men said that she would grow a bit after her body was turned into a construct to improve her combat ability. But what fills her with despair now is the glowing red light coming from her wounds, the same red light as the corrupted. Corruption, critical, and rising. Take her out before the virus spreads. Get to work, kill the corrupted and all the potential corrupted. Throw them in the trash disposal facility. In the trash disposal facility where they belong. Luna stares into the eyes of the corrupted. Her vision gradually dissolves. The red light is rendered like ink until everything turned red. I'm a corrupted. I'm a monster? The voice echoing in Luna's ear gradually becomes noisy, but clear as it approaches, getting so close like it's whispering. All fake promises to your queen. I thought Alpha was your queen. Desire, impulse, a higher purpose. So this is exactly right after the first Lucia interlude, right? So she was still like very, very small, very young when they took her. But she only looks older now because they wanted to give her a slightly older body to make it, you know, better for fighting. Which I'm sure there's symbolism in there somewhere that I don't want to speak out. Destroy humanity for the sake of humanity. In the glowing red light, Luna hears someone talking. But to her surprise, the voice comes from her own mouth. Exactly after. Okay, so even though she looks a little older here, she's still very, very, very young. Humanity must be filtered. There is no escape. There is no survival. Two Lunas! Ascend to a higher purpose. You are the agent. You are its will. This has to be like Roland's dream come true. Two Miss Lunas. No, I am Luna. Luna, you can no longer return to your sister's side. You will never see her again. Okay, so I'm correct. She's just a baby. No, Lucia would never leave me. She promised. Lucia, if I ever get lost, if I ever lose my way, what should I do? The time may come. You should be prepared. I know, let's make a deal. If you ever get lost, just stay where you are and don't do anything. Don't do anything? Is that it? Yes, because I'll be able to find you wherever you are. Even if you become something else, I'll always be able to find you. I promise. Well, you found her, eventually. Luna is actually queen, so she's the queen. It's your dream. I'll wait for you, Lucia. I'll always wait for you. The noise echoing in her ears gradually weakens, and the corruption's grip on Luna begins to loosen miraculously. Once the blood-red light dissipates, Luna falls into a deep slumber. Silence fills the abandoned facility once more. So they left the whole building? They just wasted not just a bunch of constructs, but the entire building? That feels like such a waste of resources. Collins, you're stupid. Punctuated only by the occasional murmurs from Luna, lost in her dreams. It's everyone's dream. No, our dream. Communism. Lucia, sis. Now, let me drink a bit. Okay. Wait, this isn't the... Okay, no. The stage for the hidden achievement is Unblessed Birth. Unblessed Birth. Gotta remember that. In the morning, over a dozen Kurono troops dressed in new uniforms line up outside of their tents. Troops recently reborn as constructs. A new spark for humanity's future. It's more like a garbage room. Okay. Communism was kind of tight. A few weeks after Luna's corruption and Collins's arrival, the Corona Research Lab has had a series of unsuccessful experiments, even transforming a number of Collins troops into constructs. Their hearts are filled with trepidation. After all, they're merely children at this point, having no idea what the ramifications of being a construct are. So, they took out a bunch of children to replace them with a bunch of other children? Really? Again, it just feels like such a waste, Collins. Unlike the stiff recruits, Collins is sitting casually on a rock, filled with indifference. Fuck you, Collins. Good morning, children. Starting today, I shall be in charge of your field training. Where is the applause? Nicola, dear boy, how did you raise them? So this isn't even like Collins's recruits. These are still the orphans that Nicola recruited. So again, you just basically wasted a bunch of kids and a bunch of resources just cuz he just felt like it. Okay? You don't believe in human rights. Unselfish Luna is mine. He's playing Virgil, you just want Lucia. King Rule was kind of tight. God damn it, you guys. Ugh, Nicola. I'm guessing, no matter how much Nicola complains about Hasen, I'm guessing Hasen to Nicola is still like 100 times better than working for this guy. Nicola closes his eyes, reluctant to answer him. Come on, don't leave me hanging. The soldiers exchanged glances, then gradually joined in applause. A few soldiers laughed, thinking Collins was joking, while another girl with an annoyed look refrains from clapping. I'm guessing the girl that's not clapping is one of the characters that we know, maybe? One of the characters we'll meet later? Maybe not. You don't look familiar. What's so great about an old geezer like you? Rather than getting angry, Collins laughs. Ha ha ha, you're right, Letty girl. Letty. There's nothing great about this old geezer. So, Letty like Fast and Furious? Letty is taken aback hearing him say her name so casually. In Katarina's chapter, you'll get to know more about this. Oh, Karenina's chapter. We already did Karen's chapter, though, a while ago. Long time ago, actually. Just want Lucia, no one else. You'll do the gap and explanation that time, but I already did Karen's... Unless there's another interlude for Karen? I only did one, I think. How do you know my name? Collins ignores her and stands up from the rock, addressing all of the new recruits. I don't know what Nicola has told you, but no matter who you were yesterday, whether you were suckling a pacifier or wearing diapers, from today onward you are no longer the protected. You aren't even human anymore. Well, Collins is the worst. It's always the moon. What's with gacha games and the moon? Oh, there's another Karenina chapter for her new frame. Okay. So that's not the one you mentioned. That the Karen chapter that I did was the one about her and her grandpa. So you're probably talking about another one then. Past chapter 17. Okay, alright. Gacha games like the moon because... I don't know, the anime already took the sun? I mean, One Piece already uses the sun motif. I guess they didn't want to encroach on One Piece's territory. Collins grins as he paces among the recruit, looking at the expression on each of their faces. You will be fighting against monsters. As monsters. Crary, hi, welcome. Crary, big news. I have a baby now. It's a baby kitten. Literally less than 24 hours old. Chapter 17, 18, or 19. But eventually, I'm gonna get to the second Karenina interlude. Noted. It's the moon. Collins continues to smile facetiously. I think that's how you say it. But none of the recruits dare to smile. Minions! Tonight we take the moon! Okay, well that meme, I know. Of course, whether it be humans or monsters, there is trash. And then there are the elites. Collins stops in front of Letty, intentionally or not, and stares at her firmly. Elite monsters are capable of entering Babylonia, whereas trash will be thrown in the dump. Babylonia. So at this point, Babylonia has already been established and they're already working for Kurono, I guess. The moon! Honkai Impact 3rd. ZZZ's moon. Oh, I think I missed that. Hey, Geezer, what are you getting at? Project Moon and Limbus Company. Fate and multiple moon chapters. Mungdal, must we take the moon? Oh, that's a Chowder reference. Mungdal. Don't forget Genshin and their 3 moons. Starting today, I will reevaluate your combat ability and invert device affinity. If you don't make the cut, you'll be discarded. No one's gonna be wiping your asses anymore. No hand-holding, no comfort from mommy, but discarded. You'll be thrown into the toilet and flushed. Voila! Got it? Is that what you say every time you flush the toilet, Collins? Voila! The typo. But even if they lack combat ability, they are still valuable in battle. Soldiers that are useless in training are also useless on the battlefield. The weak will only fill the battlefield with more corrupted. Collins cocks his head at the researcher in surprise, as if he's a freak of nature. I think you should be looking at a mirror that way, Collins. Who will be responsible for sending them to their goddamn graves then? Me or you? Limbus Company mentioned. I don't know what Limbus Company is. Is it from a Type Moon game? Is it like a Nier Automata thing or a Resident Evil thing? Because those are the 2 games that I really don't know anything about. I also don't know anything about Final Fantasy, now that I think of it. The researcher musters up a retort, but is stopped by Nicola. A soldier charges through the crowd towards Collins, Letty, the girl from before. You've gotta be joking. I only risked my life to do this godforsaken surgery so I could go to Babylonia. The fact that she has Lucia's base haircut is making me think that Luna's gonna run into her and think that's her sister, and then Letty's gonna die somehow. I don't want to stay in this hellhole to be trained and tested. Send me to Babylonia now. It's another gacha game. Okay, more of a turn-based game. A gacha game written like a Korean manhwa. Oh. Huh, I like Korean manhwa. Alright, let me just write that down then. Limbus. Prediction, I mean, just... You should have seen her. Just look at Letty. Colin smiles as he waits for her to finish and then nods. You're right, this is indeed a hellhole, and this old geezer doesn't want to waste his time playing games with you. You know I don't have a problem with loudmouths such as you, but you better not be all bark and no bite. Otherwise... Good story, but gameplay is kinda bad. That might be fine. I mean, I suck at gameplay anyway. You're nothing but a silly little lapdog. Letty's face flushes with anger as she throws a punch at Collins. Collins dodges the punch with surprising agility and grabs her by the wrist with ease. Let me go! Letty tries to shake her wrist free. Theoretically speaking, her strength as a construct should have made it easy for her to overpower Collins. Oh yeah, why is Collins able to overpower her? What are you made of, Collins? But right as she exerts herself, Collins lets go, causing her to lose balance as she is still unaccustomed to her newfound strength. Collins then swipes across her leg with a kick and she falls to the ground. What are you made of, Collins? Copium Company? Just spam win rate. Kanto 9 says no to win rate. Letty L? Can crush them. I can crush them, right? I think they gave her the name Letty, you know, just to go with Lucia and Luna, and also Liv and Lee. PGR just really likes names starting with L. I'm gonna kill you! She tries to rally another attack, only to be met with Collins' gun pointing at her chest. Like I said, I don't have anything against loudmouths like you, but if you want to talk big and win approval, or even kill me, you should at least put your money where your mouth is. Collins reaches a hand into his sleeve, pulls out a pocket knife, and throws it towards Letty. Not only are you weak and stupid, but more importantly, you don't want even a shred of discipline. Luna, when's Luna's new frame? I'm guessing after we get Alpha's new frame, maybe? Alpha's new frame is coming right after Kamui's, right? Collins takes out a comically small notebook and reads from his notes. According to reports, you often abstain from training, Well, where on earth do you go? How would I remember? Great, looks like your memory isn't much of anything either. No worries, I'll help you refresh it. Collins turns a page and acts surprised. During the many times you've skipped out on training, you've either gone rummaging through the remains of casualties or breaking into civilian settlements to steal their property. Is that right? Rather than denying it, Letty appears to even be a little proud. Teddy to smug with a new frame in a year. Lunishing Laven. Your exams aren't over yet. Really? After they're over, you'll work your blood sweat to get SS3 Alpha. They're not over yet? Really? Damn, it feels like it's been forever. Well, good luck, motivated Alpha. Stay motivated, I guess. So what? I'm protecting them with my life. What's wrong with taking a little off the top? Constructs have no use for rumination. You did it entirely out of greed and stupidity. You've always been quite the rotten apple. They don't get pensions or anything? It could just be how Chrono is, but do the Babylonian constructs not get pensions? Collins disengages the gun in safety and points it back at Letty. Hey, geezer, you aren't really gonna shoot me, are you? As a monster, you're nothing but trash. As a human, you're nothing but vermin. What other value does your life have? Speaking of L, you can't help but think of that one novel that used a lot of names that starts with H for fun. Oh, what novel? Pray tell. I'm actually trying to get back into reading, so, any novel recommendations are welcome. Luna Oblivion is still strong, so it'll be a while before a third Luna frame. Third? So Luna's only had 2 frames? Really? I would have thought she'd have at least as many as Lucia or Alpha. I mean, she's one of the main marketable characters, right? She only has 2 frames, huh? Your exams last 20 more days? You have a whole month of exams? Well, I can only say, glad I'm not you. Construct parts should be expensive, right? I think that's where the pension went. No, not the pension. Colin smiles and waves at Letty. Yeah, good luck with surviving it, Alpha. Bye. After several gunshots, silence falls upon the training ground. Another waste of my bullet. Damn it. So, Nicola, my dear boy, turns out these scavengers and thugs lack character and conscience. You people are just wasting your time with these kids. Okay, so I guess my prediction was wrong. Letty's dead now. Nicola looks at Letty with a blank face. It's normal to do anything to survive. Plenty of these people have the potential to become elite soldiers. Nicola once again thinks about the 2 sisters who've become constructs. He always has a hunch that they can survive if they can survive together, they have the potential to become the so-called spark that guards humanity's last hope. Okay, so Nicola, I guess showing us Collins is just a way for the game to tell us Nicola ain't that bad. Actually, maybe. Alpha will have 3, Luna will have 2, Lucia has 3. Okay. There's an L printed on Alpha's top in the seaside sunbath coding. I mean, yeah, her actual name is Lucia, so it makes sense. She has the letter L. Lucia has 4. Okay. She forgot Dawn exists. Chapter 14, new antagonist, probably why Luna has less frames. Oh. Your sincerest apologies for the grammatical mistake. Plenty of these people have potential to become the spark. The All-Spark from Transformers. God damn it, Alpha. And isn't the spark thing like Hassan's philosophy? So I guess at this point Nicola already met Hassan or is already working with Hassan for him to also believe in the whole spark philosophy thing. Collins rubs his chin non-committedly, but seems to lose interest in an instant. Perhaps, dear boy, looking at it that way, there might just be a diamond in the rough. Report to me if you find one, and I shall recommend them for a promotion. As for the trash... Star of Life regular? I don't know what meme that is, but I will take your word for it, Crory. You want to be Hersher of the Void. Hersher! Now that is something I know. I get that reference. As Collins glances at Letty on the ground, the operation leader off to the side immediately stands at attention. Sir, I'll take the trash to the disposal plant. No. No one likes a suck-up, especially a suck-up to Collins. You already lost my respect. This guy, when did he become so smart? Honestly, it's repulsive. Even Collins doesn't like it. Suck up. Transformers Prime is the best animated Transformers, that's a fact. I only remember watching like the OG Transformers, the 80s Transformers. Not saying I was or was not alive during the 80s, but I just remember really, really liking those Transformers. It's not a popular opinion, but I actually really, really liked Rodimus Prime. I think it's just because like the Transformers movie, animated movie, was like my introduction to Transformers, so like I actually prefer Hot Rod over Optimus as a leader. Okay, Unblessed Birth, hold on, let me double check what I have to do to get the achievement. The noise continues to increase. You may have to finish the second combat stage again if you don't unlock the hidden note on your first playthrough. Heed the hint and see what happens if the noise continues to increase without engaging the corrupted. Okay. Bear the noise until the corrupted incapacitates Luna's sister. Fight back once the noise threatens to crush Luna's memory. Okay. All corrupted eliminated sister is securely guarded. Check Luna's sister by interacting with her. Alright, so I'm just supposed to let the noise continue. Don't touch the corrupted. And then, once the noise is almost crushing Luna, then we gotta interact with Lucia. Alright, alright. Pressure of finality might be too much to handle. Void is better. I mean, they both, all three of them kind of have the same voice actor, along with Luna. In the silent disposal plant, something resembling a person suddenly coughs and pushes away the pile of remains and corpses stacking on top. Okay, so Letty is still alive, which means my prediction could still come true. I'm still alive? The figure gropes their chest and unbuttons their shirt, causing a pile of scrap to fall onto the ground. Behind them are several bullets lodged before the figure's chest. Hold on. Ah, okay. They saved me. That old geezer said it was a useless pile of junk. Guess not, since it saved my life. Ow. Turning on the emergency light source reveals the surroundings and the person's identity. It is Letty. Even though the bullets are designed specifically for killing corrupted, they could not penetrate the pile of stolen items tucked within her jacket, which, to her surprise, prevented potentially fatal injuries to her solid construct exterior. I mean, she's not corrupted, so maybe that's also the main reason why the bullets didn't work. What's this? Letty is surprised to pull out something soft from her bosom. A stuffed doll that looks like an ugly frog. Why do you have the ugly frog? She remembers taking it from a shopping district because it's so hideously cute. So she stuffed it in with everything else on a whim. Okay, so she took it for the same reason why Lucia took it. Okay, I guess that's why she looks like Lucia, huh? Oh, looks like I might have a use for this. Letty presses the doll up against her wounds to stop vital fluid from pouring out. Anyway, where am I? Hey, let me out of here! Letty kicks the iron door on the outer wall with all her might, but there's only a heavy thud, the door thicker than she's imagined. The froggy. Fuck, that old geezer should have killed me. I'm gonna smash his disgusting face in once I get out. Then I'll kill him while he begs for mercy. Only then will I have my revenge. Honestly, I respect that level of pettiness. You do you, Letty. Go after him. Go get him. Get Collins. Letty smiles wickedly at the thought of Collins' peril. Suddenly, she hears an alarm coming from within her. Punishing virus concentration surging. What's that? It means that the punishing virus is here! As Letty turns her head in confusion, a few red lights illuminate the depths of the facility. She suddenly remembers seeing such a light in the past. This red light only brings blood, misery, and death. Corrupted. Holding back the sharp pain in her chest, Letty gets up and stumbles to the corner of the garbage disposal plant. Why? Why are there corrupted here? But the red light arrives faster than expected, and there's no place to hide. Letty accidentally falls to the ground while running, and she's quickly surrounded by corrupted. Why? Why am I gonna die here? Oh, there's a gun. Letty pulls out her pistol and empties her mag at the approaching corrupted. but only a few bullets hit their marks. She regrets not spending more time in training. She should not have slept through target practice. You would think they would have installed auto-aim in their constructs, right? Also, they should have taken the gun from her. Isn't it like kind of a waste of a weapon to just throw it in with her? You want him off. Yeah, go Letty! Fuck you, damn it! Letty tries to quickly reload, but her trembling hands can barely hold on to the magazine. The items stuffed in her chest fall to the ground, and most importantly, so too does the life-saving magazine as it slides away. Before Letty can run to pick up the magazine, several corrupted surround her. Damn it, I'm done for. Letty thinks she's going to die at the hands of the corrupted, but strangely, they only roar without taking another step toward her. Oh, yeah, hey, I was right. She thinks Letty is Lucia. Aimbot's too expensive. Sis! A pair of hands lifts Letty to her feet. The hands belong to a construct she's never seen before, but she's about the same age and wears the same clothes as the recruits. He must perish. He dumped entire operation just because he felt like it, right? Right? Why is he in charge? He's just wasting a bunch of their resources. Thinking she's been thrown a lifeline, she approaches her. Thank you. We're all allies, you and I. Quickly, she realizes that she's not an ally at all, nor is she even a construct. She is a corrupted. W prediction. Okay, well, I guess I'm right sometimes. Right as she tries to escape, the corrupted grabs her hand tightly, scaring Letty half to death. Sis, you're here to save me. It's me, Luna. I've been waiting here for you all along. How long has it been, actually? Can't have been that long, right? Because, Hasen still remembers the two sisters and stuff. The corrupted named Luna does not attack her. Instead, she cries like a human child, and Letty is not sure what to do. Leslie! Hello! Motivated Alpha is back. Motivated Alpha is taking a break from their exams. Bro knows nothing about managing money, yeah. Long enough to cook. Okay, that long, huh? It's so dark and scary here, but I always knew you'd come. I've been waiting here because I knew you'd come to save me no matter what. Oh, by the way, Wesley, I'm gonna have to put the stream on hold for a bit because I'm gonna have to feed a little kitten. I now have a new responsibility. Sis, but it has been long. Letty may not be smart, but she is crafty. Right as she's about to deny it, she realizes that the only reason she's not attacking her is that she's mistaken her for her sister. Luna, that's right, Luna, your sister is here to save you. Luna's crying subsides into a smile. She gently nods and hugs Letty. Ow, let me go. Despite being pushed away, Luna isn't angry. Instead, she picks up something off the ground. Letty looks at it carefully to see that it's the plush doll she used to put pressure on her wound. It must have fallen out, along with the magazine. It's Froggy! You still have it. I knew you'd bring it with you when you looked for me. Sorry, sis. I should have told you I was leaving. You must have been worried sick. I have kids now. I have a little kitten. Just the one. Not kids multiple. Letty watches her cherish the dirty and ugly doll covered with vital fluid in her arms. It disgusts her, but at the same time, she is happy that she's come up with a wonderful idea. It's okay. The two of us need to go home together. Yeah, but how do we get out of here? Letty grins with ill intent, patting Luna on the shoulder. No worries, I have an idea. But first, we need to take care of the enemies here. Enemies? Yeah, see those corrupted over there? If we don't destroy them, they'll kill me with wounds as bad as these. With great responsibility comes great power. I mean, you're not wrong, technically. It should have been me. But they didn't attack me. They're playing tricks on you. Tricks? Yeah, they're trying to catch you off guard. They are monsters after all. They're trying to trick you so they can kill me. No. Do you not trust your sister? I didn't mean that. I trust you. I believe anything you say, sis. If that's the case, then we have to kill them. Every single one. Kill every last one of them! Or whatever it is Dimitri said. Yeah. Seeing Luna ready to fight with all her might, Letty struggles to stifle her laughter with all of hers. You have the audacity to laugh right now, Letty. You were almost about to die. How can I be this lucky? Good luck, sis. Okay, I think this is the part where they go into the fighting mode. So I think this is a good place for me to stop. Because according to my alarm, I have like a minute left.
Let the filtering begin.
Okay, let me just pause. Okay, I'm gonna go check on the cat. I'll be right back. Okay, it's still asleep, so I think I'm gonna let it keep sleeping at least until the end of this node, and then I'm gonna check again to see if it's awake or not. Because when my brother came to check earlier, it was just wiggling around, so it wasn't sleeping back then. The doctor said if it's asleep, then let it sleep first, but also not to let it, you know, go too long without feeding. So I might just feed it after I'm done with this battle node. Maybe. Let the cooking begin. Can't wait for it. Be silent and get cooked. Okay. Alright, let's go. Luna, kill them all for your sister. For you? The noise. Okay, I'm just not gonna fight them, I guess. No, don't fight me. Go away. Right? I'm supposed to just let them... Hold on, let me double check the website. Heed the hint and see what happens if the noise continues to increase without engaging the corrupted. Bear the noise until the corrupted incapacitates Luna's sister. Fight back once the noise threatens to crush Luna's memory. Okay, so I'm gonna just have to wait, I guess. Or was I not supposed to move at all? Why is everything attacking me? Okay, gotta wait for sister to be incapacitated, I guess. They're not gonna go after Luna, right? So... Okay, if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to restart this and maybe try not moving at all. How useless. The noise continues to increase. Okay, it's working, it's working. Keep getting attacked. No, stop coming to me. I don't want them to accidentally attack Luna. Will it accidentally attack her? Okay, no. Ah, now that Lucia is fighting back. Stop them. They're attacking me. No, you need to... Okay, the noise is still increasing. This might be... This might take a while. With greater grill comes greater cooking. Does keep cooking. Does keep cooking. Okay, maybe... Okay, yeah, so staying still, they don't hit Luna. So it should be fine if I just stay still. Is that my blood or vital fluid? No. Ah, no, they hit her.
Impossible.
Yeah, so I shouldn't stay still. Got it. Luna, I'm sorry. I just want them to go after your fake sister. And I'm not even talking about the clone. This fake is just a fake. Stop following me. Okay, let them get close, then dodge. Dodge! Ah, man, if I dodge, then that means Letty also dodges. Why are you guys missing? Stop Stop missing her! Okay, there it is. Okay, Luna's memory is almost crushed. Now, I'm supposed to fight them. Okay. Hello.
Let it be the end. Resurrect.
Sister securely guarded. Okay, I think I did it, maybe? Hello, sister? Sis, are you okay? Sis? Okay, let me double check. I think I did everything. Fight back once the noise threatens to crush Luna's memory. Heed the next hint. Check on sister. Interact with her. Okay, I think I did it. I think I unlocked the hidden thing. But then I have to do it again. Do something else on the next battle node. Sis, Lucia, look. I did it. I killed all of the corrupted. Yep, not bad, but I don't need you anymore. Oh. Well, lady, you suck. Cut the gardeners some slack. They don't have aim pot. Yeah, I did it. Yay! Wiping out all the corrupted, all Luna wants is praise from her sister. Instead, all she gets is a bullet. The bullet at point-blank range pierces her stomach and the froggy plushie in her arms. The cotton stuffing flies into the air, gently fluttering to the ground like snow. Sia? Luna looks at the wound in her stomach in disbelief. No longer able to support herself, she slowly falls to her knees. You know what? I'm glad Luna isn't holding this against Lucia. Even though she... Like, I'm glad she figures out that it's not actually Lucia. And, you know, she ends up hating her sister. Because otherwise, we'd have a completely different plot to this game. Quit calling me your sister. You disgust me. What sort of filthy monster such as you has a sister? Whoa, 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 Letty? Monster? I'm a monster? The previous suppressed noise once again begins to echo by Luna's ear. As the punishing virus concentration starts to rise, her breathing begins to quicken. Luna struggles to stabilize her breathing as she crawls towards Letty. She longs for an embrace that's not there. No, Lucia, it's me, Luna. I'm not a monster. Out of the way! Letty ruthlessly kicks Luna out of the way and stomps on Froggy. Not Froggy! What did it do? Its only crime is being ugly. Monsters deserve to die. Got it? Bang, bang. Letty fires 2 more rounds, silencing Luna. Crying IRL. No, spirit. Sis, Luna, Lucia. Luna looks at Froggy, filthy like her, as the light fades from her eyes. See, this is why they should have taken the gun from Letty. Quit calling me your sister. You disgust me. What sort of filthy monster such as you has a sister? Lucia, what are you talking about? It's me, Luna. I'm not a monster. Out of the way. Lucia, why don't you need me anymore? Didn't we say that we'd always stick together no matter what? This is why we don't have Letty as the main character. This is why Letty is an NPC. Congratulations, now you've met the character you hate the most in PGR, Letty. Really? Even more than Collins? Well, I guess enough people hate Collins already. Monsters deserve to die, got it? Lucia, don't leave me, sis! Humanity's repugnance is engraved in their souls. Anyone is capable of betrayal. Anything can be sacrificed. I didn't know that Luna also had her own Kamu. Even your own sister has abandoned you, her promise broken. She is human and therefore finds you insufferable. Not the Froggy. I was holding the bait back for so long. Well, now there's no need to hold back. Because she is human and you are a monster. I mean, if you compare it with... I forgot the name already, but the guy who was the Commandant before us. And then you add Collins. And then I guess you add the guy from Daedalus, the one who recruited Bianca. PGR has a bunch of hateful NPCs. I guess they gotta balance it out with the NPCs that are likable, you know? Like Nanami's parents, or Bruce. I remember Bruce. Letty fires a few more shots into the air as she laughs wildly, then smugly puts away her pistol. Destroy humanity for the sake of humans. Yeah, you met Collins. We did. We did not enjoy it. Didn't know you could cry again. Loki is important to the plot. Ah, that's why he's not dead yet. Ha ha ha, stupid old geezer. You see that? I can kill corrupted too, you know? All I gotta do is put my mind to it. I ain't no trash. Hey, let me go! Just as Letty pounds on the door to attract attention from outside, she hears something shaking from behind. She turns around to see Luna's surroundings start to tremble. Huh? Still not dead yet, you little brat? Right as Letty reaches for her gun, Luna appears before her with impeccable speed. What? Before Letty is able to pull out her gun, her arms have been vaporized into thin air. Ah, sucks to suck, Letty. Without giving her time to scream in pain, Luna pins her down on the ground. Luna's left arm has transformed into a blade that is now pressed against Letty's jugular. She glows with a sanguine aura, looking completely out of control. Collins! But right at the last moment, what do you have against Phil Collins? Luna uses her last ounce of sanity to force her right hand, still not fully corrupted, to stop the blade strike. Sis, run. Oh, she still thinks that's her sister. Thinking she's caught Luna off guard, Letty uses her other hand to pull out a dagger at her waist and stabs Luna. Die, you monster! No. Sparks from the clash of metal on metal illuminates the factory with a flash before returning it to silence. The dagger plunges into Luna's chest but misses a vital point. Luna's arm, however, pierces Letty's throat. Vital fluid spews out of Letty's mouth as the light in her eyes gradually fades. I killed my sister. No, Luna, you didn't do it. Oh no, she has the yandere face. I really am a monster. A high concentration of punishing virus envelops Luna in a red aura. Destroy humanity for the sake of humans. Monsters must be reborn. Reborn? Outside the tents of the Kurono squad, a violent rumbling, not the rumbling, can be felt, and the flashing glimmer of fire can be seen from afar. Hey, what's going on? Sir? Hero, my boy, you're alive. Give me a sit rep. There was a giant explosion at the disposal plant, and a corrupted escaped. She destroyed the nearest CPF before we even had time to react. Is this the same hero from the previous Grey Ravens? We tried to stop her, but almost all of us were wiped out, even our leader. You should have gone for the head. Letty, how disappointing. You should have gone for the dick! Hero, my boy, listen, you should take a break. Your memory shell must be busted. How could a corrupted... Just as Collins is about to finish his sentence, he looks up into the sky and shuts his mouth. Yeah, shut up, Collins! A girl in pristine white is hovering in the air. Below her, a trail of destruction and remains. Such contrast seems to give her an aura of unparalleled divinity. It's the Hersher! Nearby corrupted see the explosion from the onslaught and take notice of her. Thinking she is merely another human victim, they charge at her from all directions. If you think she's another victim, you're gonna charge at her? Okay. Oh, it is the same hero. That crazy face is never used again. It's exclusive for this interlude. Ah, okay, I guess that means Luna doesn't have any more yandere moments after this. Because our cinnamon roll isn't crazy. Yanderes aren't crazy. What are you talking about? No more. Okay. Insects. It really is the Hersher of the Void. She raises her hand lightly and spikes form of the punishing virus pierces all of the surrounding corrupted. Feeling daring today, are we? Is that because of Kamu's abs? Hersher of the Void at PGR. It's Queen Luna now. Bow down! I mean, I was told that the upcoming Kamu or Kamui has childbearing hips or something. I still haven't seen any leaks, but that's what I was told yesterday. The remaining corrupted come to their senses as they realize what she was and begin to bow before her. It's her. She's the corrupted. Our leader, Corrupted? No, she's an angel. An angel! Damn, Collins? Oh, doing a whole 180. Either he's forgotten her name or perhaps there's just that stark of a contrast with the construct before and the Luna of now. Hey, over here, my angel! Damn, he's become an actual Luna sim. Is he gonna be one of the Ascendants later? Is this guy actually Gabriel? Rumbling again? Collins waves both hands childishly, laughing and crying at the same time. I mean, she does have the same, VA as Kiana. That's still Rie Kugimiya, so Luna glances at Collins but sees nothing worth stopping for and flies away. Luna's like, I don't need you to be my simp. Hey, Angel, my angel! Stop it, Collins! It's weird when you simp for her. Tears stream down Collins' face, paying no mind to those present. Sir, we finished gathering our forces. We should launch an attack on the corrupted before she escapes. Forget it, you don't understand. She could have killed everyone with just the wave of her hand. The only reason we're still alive is because she has no interest in us. Rumbling, god damn it. Watching Luna disappear into the distance, a fanatical smile adorns Collins' tear-stained face. The corrupted that can control the punishing virus while still maintaining her sanity. She is what can only be described as a miracle. He starts simping for Luna? Like, really? Actually? Is this not just Gabriel of the past? Because we already know he's not Roland. Roland doesn't look like this. So, is this not Gabriel as a human? I'm afraid she will either bring destruction to humanity, or perhaps she will be the last dawn of its salvation. Collins rubs his chest, unable to stifle his laughter. Ha ha ha, such an exciting new development. What a pity my dear boy Nicola wasn't present. Ah, Nicola wasn't here to see this. I mean, even if he was, I don't think Nicola... We definitely know Nicola never told Lucia or Alpha about her sister. So, interesting to know that Nicola didn't see this. Corrupted girl in white, I will find you and you will be mine. And then... Suddenly, Collins stopped laughing, as if something troubling has popped into his mind. Alpha, no, don't try to relate to Collins. Damn it. Someone like her can't be labeled as a corrupted. She deserves to be called something else. But what to call her? Damn it, I hate coming up with names. Ah, is he the one who comes up with the term ascendant? Ew. Okay, alright. I think this is a good place for me to pause. I'm gonna go feed the kitten now. Actually, we never discover how Gabriel became to be. His past is a mystery to this day. Gabriel just exists. Not even during April Fools is Gabriel's past revealed. Alright, give me like 10 to 15 minutes. You guys can take a break. Go hydrate. I'm back. Hello. Oh, Spirit has left. Okay, Spirit, have a good night. Spirit and Corey have left. Bye. Bye-bye. Have a good rest of your night. Yeah, I did go to the vet earlier when I first found the kitten, so the doctor kind of showed me how to feed it. So yeah, I was basically just feeding it manually in my hands. The thing is very, very, very small still. Literally less than 24 hours old. Speaking of hours, let me go set the countdown again. I set it for 2 hours 45 minutes, and by then I'll check whether or not it's awake or not. And if it's not awake, then I'll just let it sleep for another 15 minutes. Now it has been fed. I have wiped its butt. Let us continue with the game. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen, children and grandchildren. Now let's continue. Oh, Ironwell. Wait, I gotta hydrate. Okay. Hold on. Gotta make sure you guys can hear the game. Yep, okay, you can hear it. Okay. In the smoky ruins of underground city 019, a woman in nun's clothing stumbles through the alleys. By the look of the cables and parts left exposed on her injured legs, she is not a human, but a mechanoid. She has no name. Instead, others refer to her as Sister, based on her appearance. Is this the sister that was taking care of Lucia and Luna? I think so. This is like the third time they've used this NPC sprite. She looks back nervously from time to time, as if she's afraid that something will catch up to her. Finally, she stops behind a building. Several corrupted appear at the end of the alley, and other corrupted block the way she came. This should be far enough. I wonder if the kids have escaped, but it's none of my business now. I just took them in on a whim. And this is the underground ventilation for City 019. Okay, it's her. Alright. Thank you, Rojak. Towering ventilation shafts point directly at the sky, also making it the only place where the sky is visible. The mechanoid nun takes out a cigarette from... Okay, so the mechanoid nun smokes, alright, from the inner pocket of her robes and puts it in her mouth. Something she never does while surrounded by so many children. At least she doesn't do it in front of the kids. One last cigarette won't hurt. The corrupted remain off in the distance, refraining from approaching, but she's not surprised. I guess they've already figured out that I'll be one of them sooner or later. As the punishing virus concentration continues to rise, she starts to lose control of her left hand that has been holding the cigarette. You're not even gonna give me time to light one up? Damn this forsaken world. I mean, does it even do anything to you, mechanoid nun? She takes out a pocket pistol from her robes, her final act of resistance. But when she aims the pistol at her throat with her other hand, she cannot pull the trigger, no matter how hard she tries. Article limitation. Active self-injury is strictly prohibited. Limitation originates from doctrine. Okay. Yeah, she's a mechanoid nun. I'm guessing there are software or something that keeps her from committing grave sins, such as self-deletion. Hey, motivated alpha, you're still here. I can't even go out on my own terms. Humanity, how arrogant you are. Since you don't intend to give us freedom, why give us the gift of knowledge? Since you're so unwilling to raise future generations, why even bother to create us, right? Right? What's the point? Again, you know, making religious figures, mechanoids, ingenious, because then they won't be tempted by things, but also, you know, why? Must be cigarettes with nitro. Came back a while later. How's the kitten? The kitten has been fed, has been peed, and I've also replaced the hot water bottle. So it's all good now. I just put it down right after I was done, and I swear in like 5 seconds it just fell asleep. It also wasn't really meowing much. Like, it meowed a bit when I first picked it up, but then, you know, while it was feeding and while it was squirming and wiggling around, it didn't really say much. Which, again, worries me. She looks up at the sky as if in search of an answer. God, are they really the masterpiece created in your image? There's no need to ask for salvation from others. It's time the humans pay for their sins. She looks in surprise at the figure that appears in the sky. It is not an angel that has come to greet her mechanical soul, but a girl with an aura of equal parts divinity and danger. You're that girl. It's you. Luna, you're still alive. She recognizes her as one of the children picked up by Kurono to be turned into constructs. Seeing that she lives has somewhat put her mind at ease, yet she can tell that the Luna before her is no ordinary construct. Gee, what gave it away? The flying? They sleep a lot and cry when touched, it's normal. Yeah, the thing is, this one doesn't really cry though. The only time I really heard it cry was at the vet, while the vet was holding it. I guess because, the vet was wearing gloves and it was cold. But even when I first found it, it didn't really sound like anything. It sounded like a fucked up bird, and I thought that's what it was. But now it just doesn't talk much, huh? Once the fur grows more, it should calm a bit when held. Okay. I hope it gets to that stage then. It matters not who I am, for I am merely an agent of the Ascension Network. The Ascension Network? Luna nods, transmitting countless data streams into her memory shell, allowing her to catch a glimpse of what Luna's existence truly means. She's giving her a psychic download! You're corrupted. Luna remains quiet, outstretching her hand. You have the potential to pass the preliminary screening. If you accept my authorization, you will no longer fear the punishing virus, and instead become an existence feared by humanity. Contrary to Luna's expectations, the sister bursts out laughing. Luna, you may be able to end someone's life without lifting a finger, but... She takes a deep drag from the cigarette, then exhales a thick cloud of smoke toward Luna. I won't betray humanity. The only thing scarier than death is the thought of you corrupting my faith. Micro! Hello! Welcome back! If you go on like this, you will be no more than a walking corpse as a corrupted, a far more tragic outcome than death. The sister stares at her now dysfunctional left hand and laughs bitterly. The punishing virus may take away my body, but it cannot take away my human soul. This is probably the only thing left by my human creators for me to be proud of. Aren't you the same, Luna? Even as an ascendant, I'm sure you too have something you are unwilling to part with. The will of ascendance is that of the Ascension Network. Heh, really? Then why do you still have that doll? Ah, she still holds on to the ugly frog. Only then does Luna realize that, despite the thick fog of consciousness from becoming an ascendant, she still clutches onto the now barely recognizable Froggy. Kero! After becoming an ascendant, the chaos within her mind has been dispelled. She knows that the person she killed was not her sister. Okay, so she realized it, eventually. It was Letty, not Lucia. But she's been deliberately avoiding thinking about Lucia, whether that be from the fear of admitting that she still retains some semblance of humanity, or perhaps she's just afraid of knowing the truth. Her sister knowing too. Before I came here, I heard a local say that he saw a little girl of ours accompanying the army as they passed by. Your sister, Lucia. She's close by. After hearing her words, Luna hesitates for a while before flying in the direction she pointed to. Damn, no hesitation, just immediately zooms over to Lucia. Before the punishing virus completely erodes her consciousness, the sister looks at the empty sky and mutters to herself. Did I say too much? Hey, at least you're still alive, sister! Alright, let me double check what the requirements for this one is. Heed the hint and eliminate the army of corrupted. You succeed if Luna gains unlimited energy. Okay, you fail if she comments on Lucia instead. Alright, so don't let her talk about her sister. Easier said than done, game! Lucia, are you really there? Can I even stand before you and call you my sister anymore? Will you even want to see me? Luna's heart fills with insecurity, but then she recalls the promise they made. Sisters coded. Shame we end her in chapter 5. Oh, it is the same nun from that we run into later. I think we ran into her with Nanami or something. Oh, I was wondering why they were using the same character design. It's the same character. Wherever you are, even if you become something else, I'll always be able to find you. I promise. Sis, Lucia. As Luna whispers her sister's name, a ray of comfort shines upon her weary heart. But right at that moment, Luna feels the noise from the Ascension Network beginning to fill her mind. Why? Why is the power from the network weakening? The condensed armor from the punishing virus begins to weaken, causing Luna to fall to the ground. I'm back to being like this? Ah, so the extra, like, flowy dress and stuff, that's considered her armor? Huh. Nearby corrupted notice her and surround her from all sides. Yep, correct. Okay. Looks like they're treating me as a human since my power from the Ascension Network has weakened. So she can just turn it off and then be seen as a just normal construct. What a pity. These mindless creatures. To think I almost became one of them. Ah! It's confused! Right as the corrupted charges at her, it gets sliced into pieces by an ethereal blade. Unimportant NPCs usually are doing shadow cosplays. Ah, I see. So that means Collins is important then. Luna closes her eyes and shakes her head. I may not be able to guide you to a loftier existence, but at least with my guidance, you needn't wander astray.
Let the filtering begin.
Okay, do not let her comment on Lucia. Power of the Ascension Network is just decreasing. Why? Ow!
It's impossible.
Hello? There.
I will bring you annihilation.
Okay, where? Ah!
Let it be the end. Resurrection.
Who are you? Why? Luna, she's too dangerous. Power of the Ascension Network is going haywire. Okay, I think I did it. I did it.
Punishment will descend here. Punishment will descend here.
Punishment descends.
This is the power of Ascension Network. Understood?
You just beat them up and that's it. Yeah, apparently I lose if she talks about Lucia. Struggling to catch her breath, Lucia aims her katana at the corrupted in front of her. Nicholas stands beside Lucia without a care in the world for his own safety. Corrupted have some degree of self-healing capability. Minor injuries won't prove fatal. You need to pinpoint your attacks in order to defeat them. Alright, got it. But the corrupted spares no time for Lucia to catch her breath, raising its sharp claws and rushing towards her. Aren't you gonna aim for Nicola, though? I guess. This is Alpha. Okay, so this isn't our Lucia. Even though Lucia raises her katana to block, the unimaginable power of the corrupted sends her flying back several steps. Don't be afraid of the corrupted. You are now the only one capable of stopping them. If we fall here, those behind me will be lost, just like Luna. Lucia regains her composure, then pushes the incoming claw of a corrupted to one side, just as it's about to slice right through her. The corrupted wants to turn around and smash its claws into the head of the construct in front of it, only to find its upper body already separated from its lower body. Lucia's sharp blade has severed it in twain right as it passes by. Severed it in twain. Okay. Keep forgetting they can regenerate. I thought that was just an Ascendant thing. That only the Ascendants can do that. So, this is... I think this is the first time I've heard of the Corrupted being able to regenerate. The normal Corrupted, I mean. After killing the Corrupted, Lucia falls to her knees, unable to support herself any longer. Surely enough, it's too early for Lucia to engage in actual combat. She's only just completed her transformation. Such rigorous training is actually Collins' idea. Even though he has concerns, Nicola has made no objection. He knows humanity does not have much time left. Lucia and the constructs must at least grow up to protect themselves. This is really showing me, this whole interlude is really showing me that Nicola actually ain't that bad. No wonder most of you guys don't hate him. Only small damage. So they can't regenerate if, you know, they get bisected, like Gojo. Sir, am I fit for combat? Sia raises her head and looks at Nicola calmly. Though her eyes are still young, they have already hardened into the eyes of a soldier. You still have a lot to learn. Rest assured, all your effort has not been in vain. Thanks. If that's the case, then me and Luna. Lucia can no longer hold back tears. The tears she has been fighting ever since she became a construct. Little does she know that Luna has been watching her nearby. Lucia, you've become a construct? If they can deceive you, naturally they can deceive anyone. Humans will sacrifice anything for their own survival, including you, including your beloved sister. They've tricked you, sis. Lucia doesn't know that those despicable humans are responsible for what happened to you. They justify their actions in a grandiose web of lies. You know their tricks well. Who are the monsters? Humans are the real monsters. You're right. Humans are the real monsters. Nicola is waifu material. Okay, Wesley, you can have him then. By the way, Wesley, you're the one who got stung by the bee yesterday, right? How is it? How's your foot? Luna glares at Nicola. She knows that Nicola has deceived himself, his sister, everyone. His sister? Okay. If he dies, will Lucia wake up? Blood-red light coalesces in Luna's hand, only to disappear in an instant. If I kill him now, Lucia will be more convinced by what those humans have told her. Both the nun and Lucia are caught in the web of lies carefully crafted by humanity. Yeah, this is why you just cannot simply assassinate a tyrant. Because usually if you kill them, then they're gonna end up being a martyr-like figure, you know? Not a lot of people will be happy about it, and they'll just end up looking like a good guy. Like, oh, poor him, he was assassinated. There will come a day when Lucia will be our enemy. When the time comes, I will bear the mission of the Ascension Network, and Lucia, who has been deceived by mankind, will... Your feet's fine. Luckily, you're not allergic to bees, right? Thank God. That would be a bad time to find out that you're allergic to bees. Still couldn't believe... Okay. Alright, Rojak. Luna recalls the scene of despair when she killed her sister in the disposal plant. No, there's no way I'll let that happen. Lucia. Luna looks at her sister for some time before walking away. However, she knows that this is not farewell. One day she will understand the despicable nature of humanity and its inevitable end. From the bottom of her heart, Luna knows this day will soon come. Until she returns, I will wait quietly, as we promised. I'll destroy the world woven out of lies and create a paradise where we can stay together forever. All for you, Lucia. An eternal paradise just for you and me. Hidden! Yay, I did it! Dialogue between the Strongs. Oh, wait, drink. Okay. We already got stung by a bee in the past right in the face, so you already knew that. Actually, you know what? Allergies are things that you can develop later in life too. I forgot what it's called. It's late onset something, but it's basically like your body mistaking something that's not harmful as something harmful as you get older. So it could happen, you know, something you're not allergic to when you were young, you suddenly become allergic to it when you're older. She is an anomaly. Even within the boundaries of knowledge, her birth was special. She is the enemy of human will, but at the same time, she seems more human than humanity itself. Unpredictability will throw the world into chaos once more. Isn't this what you want? No, this isn't what I want. What I want is to control all the variables and prevent falsification, not useless trial and error. Sometimes, mistakes are a necessity. I can't understand results that are not grounded in logic and deduction. Aren't you planning on doing something then? face next to your eye? Oh, just reading that makes me feel like I have something in my eye. Oof. I'm glad you survived, Rojak. I'm glad it didn't actually get in your eye. We've never been chess players, nor are we merely pawns on the chessboard. Well then, in this metaphor, what are we? We're just spectators. We're not qualified to intervene. All we need to do is watch quietly until the chess game is decided. Thank God your immune system doesn't have dementia. Yeah, right? You and I are not qualified, unlike that person. One day they will meet. Their destiny, I don't know of a more suitable word, will be entangled. Perhaps the only result will be mutual destruction. If that's the case, then this is, in fact, destiny. I hate talking to you. Who's talking, actually? Looks like you've learned something after all. May we speak again at another time. Murray, is that you again, Murray? Oh, that's just it? That's just... okay. Murray, was that you, Murray? Hold on, what time is it? Okay, I think I wanna at least start chapter 14. You know? Since it's only... I think I wanna at least start chapter 14. And I still have a bit of energy left. Oh, not chapter 14. EX04. Chapter 14 is a whole new thing. Okay. I almost forgot. Should I? The Songs of Eternal Earth. Okay, this one has hidden. Or... oh wait, actually I should have checked. Are there any other interludes I can do? I still can't do, Live Imperia, right? Now Luna, Laurel's affection story is safe. Before you can do it on your own time, but you highly recommend it. It's very good. So the affection stories, I can't do it unless I,
Please.
unless I get the affection up, right? And I can't do that if I don't have the character. I'm pretty sure, so I need to get Luna first before I can do the affection story, I think. Yeah, so remind me to get Luna then. And I have to get Luna... Laurel, I think? Which Luna? One of the Lunas? Luna... not this Luna. Is this Luna? Nope. This is Karen. So many white-haired characters. This is Liv. Luna Laurel. Okay, so I need to get her, and then I need to increase her affection here. Nanami's second one, or the arcade anima. Okay, what's the arcade anima? You guys mentioned that before. It's somewhere, I guess, here? Oh, arcade anima. Oh, there aren't that many. Nanami, Watanabe, Alpha, Vera, no one. This Unct is the only one that has this, though. Does that mean I can start doing that? Okay. Let's see. I just also want to check which ones I haven't done. I've already done both of Uncts. I've done Kamu and Kamui, Ayla, done. Yeah, I did both of Chrome's, I think. Pretty sure? I don't remember. Have I done? Nope, I haven't done this yet. Okay, I don't think I can do that yet. I also haven't done Vera's, Garnet. I haven't done Lady Chu's yet. Should I do that now? Or, like, is it safe for me to do that? I know I shouldn't do Wanshi's yet. I can't do this. Can't do... oh, wait. Can I do Roland's? Maybe I could do Roland's, too. Okay, extra story, event record, journal of promise. I don't know what this is. Arcade anima, and then floating record. I also don't know what this is. Cinder burns, left unsaid. Huh. Okay, there's actually quite a bit of the story that I still have to do. The affection story video is in that playlist. Oh, Luna Laurel is the hardest affection story to fully unlock. Just be quiet because it requires affection 8, unlike the others that only require affection 6. Ah, okay. Or 7. Okay, floating record is part of the main story. Okay. Should I have done this earlier then? Maybe? The Arc Beyond, Cinderburns. Or maybe not, since you guys never mentioned it yet. I guess I can put Floating Record aside for now. Journal of Promise are... Oh! Voice-acted affection stories. Oh, okay. A bunch of these are for characters we haven't met yet, right? I don't know you. Oh, maybe we can do Rosetta's. Yeah, we haven't met Teddy yet. Is this Liv? I'm not sure who that is. Oh, where's that Liv? Okay, yeah, there's actually a bunch that I can do, but I guess not yet. Some of them not yet. Okay, you know what? Maybe instead of starting the EX04, maybe I can just do Roland's then? Roland's Interlude. And then maybe after that we'll do Arcade Anima, because it seems like the game really wants me to do Unk's Arcade Anima first. Yeah, we can do Arcade Anima for Unk, and I guess for Alpha, maybe? Alright, we'll do that next time. Okay, so tomorrow, we'll start with... Not tomorrow, wait, tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Okay, Monday we can start with Roland's. Is in the timeline, so you get there eventually. Okay. Alright, none of those journal of promises are safe. Okay, never mind. I won't do any of those. Okay, so I can do Arcade Anima. Arcade Anima is safe. Roland's Interlude is safe, I guess. So we can do this tomorrow. No, Monday. And then once I'm done, I guess I'll do Unk's and Nanami, since you said that's safe. Journal of Promise is the affection story that's more important, basically an aftermath of the main chapters. But, okay, after chapter 33, so it's really, really, really far then. Okay, Roland's is safe. Alright. Okay, Roland's on Monday, and then I guess I can do Watanabe's on Tuesday, and maybe Alpha's and Nanami's. And then once I'm done, I'll do... Karen is wearing a different frame, so I don't think that's safe. Yeah, and then once I'm done with those, then I'll do EX04. Then we'll continue with the main story. Okay, alright, that's a plan. Alright then everyone, I guess we leave this here. Nanami's is spoilers. Okay, don't do Nanami's then. Arcade Anima are safe, Watanabe and Alpha only. Okay, okay. Wish for more Alpha and Luna sister bonding. Feel like it's gonna take a while. Motivated Alpha. Gonna be really, really a long time. Finish last bow first. Last bow. Oh, I think last bow is one of the main chapters then. So it's gonna take a while before I can get to Nanami's. Ah, last bow. Okay, okay. Alright. Okay, so that's the plan. Monday, we start with Roland, and then we'll do Arcade Anima, Alpha, and Unk. Alright, that's a plan. And okay, that should be everything for now. Looks like. Okay, Wesley, Motivated Alpha, and Rojak, thank you for sticking to the very end. Sticks, Spirit, Kroiri, Micro, if you guys are still there, thank you for joining me as well. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys for tomorrow for a new game I want to try out. Oh, wait, I should let you guys know. The game I want to try out is, what was it called? Its acronyms are DNA. What was it? Duet Night Abyss. Yeah, I want to try that tomorrow. So, yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow to watch me try that and probably make a fool of myself. But as always, have a good time. Thank you, Rojak. I'm gonna go shower and then, yeah, I guess I'll just wait for the alarm to set off for me to feed the kitten. Okay, alright. What do you mean, oof? Is it bad? Is the game bad? Only one way to find out, I guess. I'll find out tomorrow. Alright, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good night's sleep. Have a good rest of your day, whenever you are. Warframe anime version? Okay. Alright, I have that to look forward to tomorrow then. Okay, thank you. Have a good night. Have a good day. Take care of yourselves. Kids and grandkids, take care. Goodbye. See you. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye, Alpha. Bye, Rojak. Bye, Wesley.